Hi guys. Long time no talk. I know, I am so sorry. Um, how is everybody? I am hot. I am miserable. Um, I know a few months ago, actually probably 2 weeks ago, I would have been like, oh my God, I'm freezing, and I would have had my heater on next to me. But yeah, I'm Dakota and I just got back from a walk, and so I am, yeah. In a way, yes, I know I'm an hour late. Do I care? No, I really don't. Um, because Dakota and I went for a walk. So, got my tattoo done. I don't know if you can see it. This is the original part. This is the not original part. Um, I went on a vacation to North Carolina. Got to last Tuesday. Got to see Jason and Beth on my way down. Um, And then let's see, um, I arrived at 5 o'clock-ish in the morning, Wednesday morning. Fell asleep. Uh, Went and seen my friend Stacy for a little while. Was extremely proud of her because she had made plans that, of course, have recently fell through, and so I'm a little upset about that. Upset with her, because she is also upset. Um, let's see, what else? Um, Got to see my friend Jacob while I was there. Got to see my 7-month-old grandson for the very first time. That was awesome. Got to go to 2 new beaches, Wrightsville and wha Trenton took me to, something Sail. Um, ah, Dang it. I can't think of the one. Top Sail. That's the one Trenton took me to, Top Sail. Um, let's see. So that was really cool. Got to walk to 2 new beaches. Hi, Odyssey. How are you doing, darling? Um, let's see. I'm down below 200 pounds now. Go me. I know it's not a huge accomplishment, but it's nice to step on the scale and see, you know, below the 200. So that's it feels good for me. And so I'm looking forward to gradually decreasing that number, doing it 5 pounds at a time as goals, 195, yay, 190, yay, and just decreasing it. Goals. Gotta have goals when you're losing weight. Every pound is a goal. Alfonso, hi, how are you? I seen you tried to call me a few days ago, but I've just been so busy. It's been insane. My trip to North Carolina and then everything since I got back. Right before I went, my cat of almost 17 years passed away. And then when I was about 45 minutes from home, I got the message from my husband that my little chihuahua of almost 17 years passed away. And he wanted to know if he wanted me to wait to bury her or to go ahead and bury her. Hi, Jerry. Awesome. Well, you tell that other half of yours I said hello, okay? And Visa, I know you guys have heard me mention little Visa. Visa is gone, and Itty is now gone. And so, yeah, it breaks my heart. But hi, Chef. How are you doing, darling? How's little Chef doing? We're doing good. I got to go on a vacation to North Carolina, drove all the way there by myself and back. And my best, I love you, baby girl. And my best friend Stacy was like, this is so out of your comfort zone. This is something that you would never do. And she's right. She is right. I am a huge homebody. Going anywhere like that by myself is something that I would never do. I don't know why I did it, but I did. And I'm very happy I did. It was awesome to sink my feet into the sand and not have to worry about Hunter in the background or have to worry about Hunter at all, knowing that he was at home and safe. And oh, chef, oh my God, it was amazing. I mean, seriously, you know, Hunter was at home safe. I got to look out over the ocean by myself. I got to sink my toes into the sand. I got to pick up seashells. I got to watch the birds. And when I went the second time, when I went to Topsail, I had my granddaughter and my grandson, and then my son and my daughter-in-law with. And exactly, exactly. And so when I was with them and my granddaughter, it was, I was chasing her, constantly reach out, grabbing her hand, and and so it would have been like that if Hunter was with. I would have been constantly concentrating on him, worried about him, having to listening to that nagging Hunter voice in the background, I and it's just I didn't have to. It was me. And of course, I get home and it's just like I feel like I didn't even go on vacation because the entire last week has been filled with appointments. You know, let's see. It was Tuesday. Dakota and I had doctor's appointment with Taylor Wesley. I'm now on a different migraine medicine. Wednesday, I had that nuclear gastric digestive thing at MU Hospital. Um, Thursday, Hunter had an appointment with Lorena, his counselor. Friday was Hunter's birthday. And it's just like, holy crap. It's just like I feel like I didn't even go on vacation. And so I hear you, chef, but I'm almost to the point to where I need about a year's worth of me time. It's just like holy insane. Something Annette said a while back, and it's just, how she's been just really thinking about a much simpler life. And that so hits home with me. I really, really, really wish I had a much simpler life. It's just you wake up in the morning and there's so much to think about and so much to do, and homestead this and homestead that and prepping this and prepping that. And it's just like I've gotten to where I don't even listen to the news or the prepping channels anymore that I used to listen to anymore, just because of I don't want to think about I mean, I really don't. I don't want to hear about Russia and Ukraine anymore, or China and North Korea and South Korea and all that, I don't. Okay, Jerry, love you guys. I just, and I'm sure my stepdad would probably want to shoot me right about now because that's he and especially my husband, they are so into this. Oh man, where's my Brett when I need it? Um, they are so into the prepping, and I used to be. I'm actually the cause of my husband's. I'm the one that got him into the major prepping that we're in, and I'm not I don't regret that at all because we are prepared, and I know this. But it's just I'm just to the point to where I just don't wanna hear all of the the doom and the gloom, you know? I was supposed to meet with OTWP on the way home, but it's just on the way home, I was so tired, you know? I mean, the trip itself didn't really wear me out. I honestly didn't wanna come home. You wanna know the truth? I did not wanna come home. I would've stayed down there. "Hi, Bert, how are you?" Um, I would've stayed down there in a heartbeat. If I would've had somewhere to stay, I probably would've. Don't know. Maybe. Um, I would've came home eventually because I would've, started missing my husband and my kids. But, a month or so would've been nice maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Um, on the way back, I got extremely exhausted. Decided to stop at a hotel in Danville, Kentucky. Um, I think it was a Super 8, I'm not certain. But it was the sweetest girl running the counter, okay? Don't get me wrong. But, "Hey, can you bring me my bread out of the bathroom? Bring me my bread out of the bathroom, please. Thank you, love you." Oh, thank you, my savior. Um, it was, I'm guessing maybe the hotel's under new management or something, I don't know. Thank you, my love. But this hotel, oh my god. Okay, when I walk in, the poor girl even warns me, okay? She's like I was like, "Do you have any rooms available?" And she's like, yeah." She's like, "But I've had 5 people look at this room, and they've all walked out." And I said, "Listen," I said, "I just need someplace to sleep." I was like, "As long as you don't have bed bugs," I said, "I don't care." I said, "I just need someplace to sleep." I was like, "I don't wanna go somewhere else and pay $300 for a room when all I want is a place to sleep and someplace that I can pee." That's it. So she takes me upstairs to this room, and I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, I mean, it's not a horrible looking room. I mean, it's really not. There's a tear in the curtain. There's a hole in the bathroom wall to where it looks like somebody just took a hammer and just banged through it. It's a perfectly round hole, like the size of a hammer, okay? Of course, I wasn't taking a shower anyway because I was in a huge hurry to get home, okay? And the bed, the sheets looked clean, it was made and everything, and, so I was like, "Fine, I'll take it." So, um the one thing I did not know is the door didn't lock. Um, you know how normally they've got that brace thing that goes across the door? I knew that was broke off, okay? I knew it was broke off, but I didn't know the rest of the door didn't lock. Hey, Backlash, how you doing, darling? So, let's see. Um, no idea, Alfonso. I'm not disabled. That'd be something you'd have to call the hotels and ask them. Um, so, I get hungry. And so I go down. the hallway and I'm looking for vending machines. And I'm noticing all these bedroom doors open and, some of them are just packed full of hotel furniture, and some of them look like people are actually staying in them, and which I guess are Mexican workers, I'm guessing. And so I go back to my room and I've got my little key thingy, and I'm sitting there, I'm trying to get it to work, and it's not working. And see, when she originally showed me the room and I said I would take it, the door was propped open. And I didn't think anything of it, but it was propped open. The key didn't have to be used on it to open it initially. So I did not know. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying and nothing. Okay. And so this Mexican kid right across the hall, he's standing there and he's watching me. And so I look at him and I hold my key up and I was like, "Do you know?" And he's like, "No English." And I'm like, "Do you know?" And so he walks over and he tries it and he hands it back to me and he just shrugs. And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I go back down to the little room thingy and tell the girl that I can't get back into my room, that my key's not working. So she brings this weird machine up, hooks it up to the bottom of the door, didn't even try my room key. Okay. Didn't even try it. And she opens the door. And I'm like, I asked her, I was like, do you need to reprogram my door key or anything? And she's like, no. She's like, it's not gonna work. What? Excuse me? Okay. Well, her and I are standing there talking, and the door shuts again. And I didn't realize it had latched, but she must have heard it latched. And so I just turned the handle and it opened. And she looks at me and she's like, it doesn't lock. And it took me a second to, realize what. And I must have looked at her funny. She's like, let go of it for a second. And so I let go of it and it shut again. And that time I heard it latch. And then she reached out and just opened it right up. And I'm like, oh, it doesn't lock. And she goes, does it have a bolt on it? And I was like, I guess. I don't know. I was like, I know it doesn't have the gold thingy at the top that locks. I was like, I seen that earlier. And so I stepped inside and I'm messing with the bolt thingy. And I said, yeah, it's got a bolt lock on it. I was like, don't worry. I'll just use it for tonight. So that's what I ended up using for the night was the bolt lock because there was no other fucking locks on the door. So yeah, that was my fun hotel stay in Danville, Kentucky at the Super 8. But as I said, I think they're under new management or something. So don't sit there and not try them out in the future or give them a chance in the future because I seriously think, I mean, when I walked down the hall and I seen those rooms just full of furniture and I seen, the the lobby when you first walk in, that one there's a area off to the right. It was full of some stuff. So I seriously think that they're like redoing the hotel. There was those Mexican workers there there were some white vans, you know, and so I'm sure the Mexican workers are staying there for to work on the hotel or, you know, or something, you know, but it's just yeah, excuse me. So yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. That part of my trip was very interesting. Um, oh, another thing that was really cool that I did not know was my first night on base with when I was staying the nights with Trent and Maya that I stayed was it was like 5 or 6 o'clock they played something. I don't know if it was the Pledge of Allegiance or what it was they played, but at 10 o'clock that night we were doing a bonfire with the neighbors and they played taps and it was so cool sitting there listening to the taps play. And it was just, I mean, I sit there and I tried to record it. Of course, I only got like, you know, a very small piece of it recorded, but it was just, I mean, listening to the bugle part of the taps play, I mean, it was just, it was so amazing. I don't know what you all can hear. Oh, that was awesome. It was just, it was awesome. I hadn't heard anything like it before. And my granddaughter, you know, having a little bonfire, had music playing, and then my granddaughter Abby, she'll be 2 in September, and she was dancing, and so that was adorable. And of course, here it is. I left about a week ago, and now my grandson has started crawling. Go figure. Grandma leaves, and a week later, he starts crawling. Um, let's see. What else? I've got something on my wall. Oh, is anybody else having any problems with little worms, like weevils or something? I don't know. It's like little like weevil worm thingies. I don't know. They are driving me nuts. Sorry, I know you're getting like a mega close up of my tattoo, but you'll live. I'm sure of it. But yeah, let's see. I don't know if for my birthday, Hunter got me a candle. It is a citrus balsam. Smells really, really, really good. And then he got me a necklace that is a butterfly, but it's got like it's filled with some stuff. See how wide that is? And it's filled with some stuff inside there. And then my daughter Micah came up and uh, brought me uh, this peanut butter cup cheesecakes. Oh my God, it was amazing. Um, and then Hunter made me a Mother's Day card. Okay. And I swear he meant to put Mother's Day. Okay. But it says, it, it has no one else than you. Happy Valentine's Day from Hunter. Okay. It's supposed to say Mother's Day, but it shows him holding dandelions, he says, that have done their little poof out thing. Okay. And then that's the front of it. So But yeah, I'm show you guys that because that is awesome. And then I was going to buy this from them, but they refused. But while I was at Jason and Beth's shop, um, I love this size of the hemp lotion. Okay, Walmart in Moberly does not sell this size of the hemp lotion, and I can't find anywhere in Moberly that does sell the size of the hemp lotion. Mind you, I don't go to a lot of places in Moberly, but I did find a new scent that I like. It's called apricot and clementine. Normally, I get the white one. It's in just the white bottle, black lid. But that one there, oh my God, it smells so good. Um, let's see what else. Jeff is going to be going on a fishing trip down south, so that's kind of cool. He's going to take his own little me time. So I know he's probably really looking forward to that, and I'm, happy for him. He deserves it. If anybody deserves it, it's him. He does like all sorts of mega stuff around here. I don't even know how he does it, but yeah, he does more, way more than his fair share of stuff around here. And I think it's just because I'm just getting tired, burnt out, maybe burnt out with the homesteading lifestyle and wanting something simpler. I mean, I don't know. It's just, as I said, what Annette said that one time, it hit home, it just, because that's what I've been struggling with too, you know. I know it's a survival thing, I know, but it just, we grow the garden and then I feel like I have to can. I have to. And I fucking hate that. I don't want to have to do anything. I want to do stuff because I want to do it. I want to do stuff because I enjoy it, not because I have to. I have to be a mom because I gave birth to it. So, I mean, I don't have a choice there, you know. Um, there are certain things that you have to do, but it's just, if I lived in town, I wouldn't be having to can, you know. And so it's just, there's just, I don't know, just certain things that I'm just really hating about the homesteading lifestyle right now. Really dreading, really, I can't, the word is right there, but I can't think of it. Um, ah, dang it. I don't know. I can't think of it, but I know what I mean. But I don't know. But how are you guys? I know you guys are probably doing amazing, excellent, wonderful. At least I hope. It's what I hope. It's what I hope you guys are. Because that's how you guys are in my heart and in my mind. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. And I love you guys. I love Jason and I love Beth. And I just love all of you guys. Except for Josh. No longer love him. Quite pissed off, actually. Quite pissed off at Josh. tried to make time for him on the trip down. He had other plans. Tried to make time for him on the way back. No. So messaged him and I said, "You know what? I'm tired of trying. The next time there's gonna be trying, it's gonna be on your part because I'm done." And I meant it. If he wants to see his little sister again, big sister, whatever he calls me, I don't care. It's gonna be on his end, not mine, because I'm done. And I don't see a problem with being done. Every now and then, you just get to a point in your life, you're just done. Sometimes you just get, I don't know. I can't get into it. I don't want to get into it. But anyway, Rick, if you see this, I love you from the bottom of my heart. So, I messaged Rick a couple of days ago and I am tattletelling on him. Okay. And I said, just checking in on him, seeing how he's doing because I worry about him. And he sent me a picture of a lobster roll and said, "Thinking of you today." Uh-huh. I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, I still you are. So I said, "You are such a tease." And he's like, "I've been told that a time or two." And I'm like, mm-hmm. And so then he sends me this link and I, click on it and everything, and it's about lobster rolls and some other stuff. And actually, I'll show you. Ah, he messaged me. Oh, uh, it's it's oh, he says, "Don't watch this," okay? And it says eating local, and it's a YouTube video, and it's about lobster roll, of course. I just said that, and then it's a place. The place is called the Barnacle. Okay, and he actually messaged me at 7:18, so he must not know I'm live. But I'll message him really quick. Said sorry, late live. Talking about you now. But anyway, so I sent him back a message and saying, "Okay, now you're just being mean." And he said, "No, no, no." He said, "Up here, we're called massholes," because he lives in Massachusetts. And so, yeah, I thought that was funny. So, let's see, what else? Because I know it's been like 3 weeks since I went live. Let's see, I went live since we had to hit the basement? I don't remember. There was one night that we had to hit the basement. I got woken up because the wind picked up in our bedroom, and I felt the wind pick up, and it woke me up. And so I went to the window, and I could hear the sirens going off in Jacksonville. And so I woke Jeff up, and I'm like, "Jeff, the sirens are going off." And so he got up, and then Hunter and I hit the basement. And then a little bit later, uh, like 5 minutes ish, Dakota and Jeff came down because they're idiots. They like to. So he got my text. I was telling them how you are a big tease and that you were teasing me with the lobster rolls. And so, yeah. And so, yeah, but yeah, I guess it wasn't just us that had to hit the basement that night, but I guess my sister and my nieces, they had to hit the neighbor's storm shelter, and they live in another town from us. And let's see. Uh, uh Yeah. My sister, my mom, and stepdad, they all live in the same town. So I know it went off for summer, it went off for mom and dad too. I don't know if it went off in Moberly or not. I'd have to ask Kenna and Charles that. Um, I'm sure Micah would probably be able to hear him out where she lives too. So, I could probably ask her as well. But, yeah, so I didn't get any delicious seafood while I was on my vacation. I did get a hi guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Devin, it has been so long since I've seen you in here that I almost can't remember your name. I think it's Devin though. Cleaning up the garage. Wow, when you're done, I got a carport and a shed for you. You can have anything that we don't want. But if I remember right, you live like way, way, way far away. That's what I thought. I thought it was Devin. Holy cow, Devin. It's nice to see you in here, bud. Huh. Wow. You just kind of threw me for a loop. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, darling. I know. I'm actually to the point to where I've been gradually getting burnt out on YouTube. It's just I'm like this is probably the first live that I've done in 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe. So I don't know. I've been gradually just getting burnt out on it. It just got to the point to where everybody was just asking me to do collaborations and the editing. I hated editing because editing always took hours and it just got to feel like a job and I just wasn't enjoying it. And so yeah, burn out. I understand entirely, darling. I knew what you meant, babe. I knew what you meant because I am right there with you. Right there with you. I check Facebook every now and then. When I do a live, oh, Rick, darling, I wish we lived closer. Because, like Jeff, when he uploaded those bee videos, I didn't do any editing. I just said, you know what? I said, you want to upload them? Upload them. Because I ain't going to edit. And that's almost to the point to where I'm at, you know? Just upload instead of edit. Screw it, you know? So be it. I feel you, Devin. I feel you. Where, Rick, no one said you were normal, but if you lived closer, I would gladly let you edit for us. Alfonso, what the heck, dude? 3 weeks? Why? Who in their right mind would spend 3 weeks editing? That is, like, so crazy. I mean, there are videos, like, really long videos, like 2, 3-day videos, excuse me, when we were, like, cleaning out the sheds down there. It took me probably 2 to 3 days to edit those, but 3 weeks? Heck no. Mm-mm, not enough. Mm-mm. No. Heck no. Never. I would not. No. Mm-mm. If I had to spend 3 weeks to edit, YouTube never would have gotten started. Never in a million years. Rick, Rick, I'm down below 200 pounds. Did you hear me? Rick, Gary! Hi, Gary. Oh, good Lord, Alfonso. That is insane. Whatever. Rick. Not yet. I'm working on it though. I'm just setting goals and I'm working towards those goals, and they're small goals, like 5-pound goals. Like for the longest time, my goal was get below 200 pounds, get below 200 pounds. And now it's get below 195 pounds, get below 195 pounds. And then it's going to be get below 190 pounds. And then I mean, I'm going to be working it 5 pounds at a time until I get to my goal. And then hopefully I can get there. But thank you, Devin. We can't all be as hot as you, okay? But I'll get there. I will get there. I've been see, like, Dakota and I went for a walk tonight, went down for to the bridge and back, which it's a half mile down to the bridge. And so, it's a 1-mile walk. Walking down there, it feels like fine. It's like, oh, I can walk down here. It's no big deal. Okay. It's the walking back part that kills me. It's like I get like, oh, um, probably maybe a quarter of the way back, and it's just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Somebody's gonna have to drag me. This ain't gonna happen. But I make it. I don't know how, but I do. But yeah, but as Dakota said, every day it'll get easier and easier and easier. And he said, one of these days we're going to walk down there and we're going to walk back and we're not even going to notice the walk back. He said, it's just going to be like nothing. So, and he goes, Mom, and he goes, that's when we can start jogging. And I'm like, uh-huh, okay, that's going to happen. No, but honestly, he's right. And I know it, you know, and so I know it. But oh, and I dyed my hair. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I'm sure you probably didn't because it's darker than it was. But yeah, I dyed it yesterday. Has a little bit of a red tint to it. Not bad. But I just wanted to get rid of some of the gray. My grays were coming back. Plus, after you dye it, smell is amazing. I love it. But I may have to wash it again because I sweat is like crazy on the walk with Dakota. So, but oh yeah, let's see. I didn't eat any really amazing food, seafood while I was gone. Um, let's see. I had a spinach chicken salad. Um, had Domino's with my friend Stacy. I know that's so diet worthy, right? Um, and then uh, Trenton warned me that I would probably not lose any weight at their house because Maya is a good cook. Maya is a good cook, um, but my son helps. Um, I can't even think of all the food I had at their house because they were feeding me like so much. I couldn't even eat it all. I mean, it was just that insane. Um, there was some type of a roast or a steak or I think it was a roast, but oh, I think even taped. Gosh darn it. Um, and Trenton, he knows how to season meat. He is really good at seasoning meat. The meat was extremely flavorful. And then that next morning there was pancakes and sausage. And then one of the mornings, Maya had made some hash browns, and I, I can't even think of everything. There was just, I mean, there was just so much. It was just, oh, it was amazing. Alfonso, do I look like I could give a rat's ass whether soil is called dirt or dirt is called soil? Just saying. I really don't care. Speaking of, sorry, okay, I don't know if someone had a drunk accident or what, but it is extremely disgusting. Okay, Dakota and I, when we were walking to the bridge, we get to the bridge and I noticed that there is some paper towels laying on the ground and a pile of caca. For those of you that don't know, it's a pile of shit. And there's like boot tracks walking away from the pile of, yeah. And so I don't understand, why would someone poop on the bridge? How? I cannot for the life of me figure out the play on that scenario. I know. I mean, seriously, was someone just walking, going for a walk, and they had a paper towel in their pocket, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm not gonna make it home. I've got to stop right here and take a dump in the middle of the bridge. God, I hope I don't get hit." In the middle of the bridge, though, they couldn't have taken 5 steps to the left or 5 steps to the right. They had to do it like right in the middle of the bridge. I mean, and then step in it afterwards because there's literally like a boot, like a cowboy boot. You can see the heel of like the cowboy boot, and then the trace of the boot. It's not like a sneaker. It's not like another. It literally looks like a cowboy boot. There's no tread, so it's like a cowboy boot. And I'm sitting here for the life of me trying to figure out middle of the bridge, okay, I can understand having an accident, oh, oh wait, I wiped my hands earlier. I've got, that in my pocket, if I don't go now, I'm gonna have an accident. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here to the next side of the bridge, you know, mind you, there's those tall weeds there that could be poison ivy or ticks. I want to avoid those. So I'm just going to go over here next to the bridge, not in the middle of the bridge. Squat, go, wipe. I can understand that. But in the middle of the bridge. And I just don't know. I mean, I'm like, what? Yeah, in a way, country folk for you, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. That one just totally has me thrown. But yeah, which reminds me, and I don't know why it reminded me. Oh, probably because my husband mentioned radiated poop. But I had my nuclear gastric digestive test done this week, and I haven't gotten the results from that. But yeah, Jeff, I guess on the way home mentioned something about we won't be needing the nightlight that night. And I was like, what? And he was like, because you're going to be glowing because I had eaten the radiated eggs, the yeah. And then I don't know, so I had Dakota on the phone with me, and then we started talking about glowing poop, and stuff because of the radiated eggs, and it was just a long, yeah. I know some of the topics we discuss, it's just like, holy cow. Yeah, Rick gets it. Rick's got our sense of humor. That's why we love him so much. Like, oh my God. But yeah. But I didn't know if you guys had seen all of my new tattoo or not, but remember I had discussed going with the pebbles for the grandkids, like having the pebbles going up to the tree. Well, um, in the end, it's always the artist's choice. I mean, she's the artist. Yes, it's my body, but she's the artist and she, has the better ideas. And so she discussed with me doing stars because, excuse me, I already have the moon. And so it was just kind of fitting to do the grandkids as stars and doing each star in their birthstone color. And so now I've got like tons of little colored stars on my arm, and that's the grandkids' birthstone colors instead of the pebbles leading up to the tree. And so now I've got two trees. um, this one here has a GLP and a heart right here for Jeffrey, Liver, and Penrod. And then I've got hidden initials, which you guys probably won't be able to see them, but you can. It's just they're upside down. But the hidden initials are TMB, and that is for my very first love, Thomas Michael Bauman. And so I've got his initials just kind of hidden into like the bark of the tree, kind of, old initials hidden into the bark of the tree. And then Jeffrey's is in the heart because as Jeff said, it's kind of like an ode to the first love and the last love. And so yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So but yep, I got My daughter Kenna is a white bird. Um, my stepson Jeremiah is a blue. My daughter Megan is a emerald bird. My daughter Micah is peridot. And then it's still kind of in the peeling stage, so I've been using like tons of Aquaphor. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate that. But it was done in two sections. I had this section here done first, and then this section here done second. And then I've been, I don't know, contemplating others or like, I don't know, cover-ups or something. So I've got one on my back, tramp stamp, that was my very first tattoo and mistake, and it's a butterfly and it was messed up, and so I want to get it fixed or covered up, or I don't even know, but I don't know, I'll figure it out somehow. But what do you guys do in your free time? Nuh-uh. You are so joking me. Nuh-uh. You have got to send me a picture. I will show you mine right now. You've got to send me a picture. Yeah. I don't know if you can see all of it or not, but it wasn't supposed to look like that. I promise you. Awesome. What do you guys do, Devin? I've been doing some gaming, honestly. I used to, back in the day, I used to game. I used to play a game called Ultima Online, and I kind of got back into it a little bit. And I play free shard, so I don't have to worry about paying the OSI prices. So yeah, that's kind of what I do on my free time. Um, Lilac tinctures have been selling like amazing well this month. I've sold 4 lilac tinctures. Um, I'm actually getting ready to send out another lilac tincture tomorrow morning. I love the smell of this crap. Beth, oh my God, woman. That shit smells so good. Apricot and clementine hints. I could bathe myself in this crap. What the heck? I know, man. What are you canning? And do you like spicy stuff? Because when I do can up some more of my jalapeno relish this year, which if I don't send some to Chef, he'll probably riot. I could send you guys a can if you like spicy. Hold on, Tanner. Hold on, Tanner. Spencer, can you come and let Hannah out, please? Can you come and let Hannah out, please? So you do like spicy. Thank you. $5,000 hearing aids, and he doesn't fucking want them. It's another thing I'm getting sick of. Just constantly having to repeat myself or that he can't hear me, which I mean, I understand him not wanting to wear them. I don't blame him for not wanting to wear them. I'm just getting sick of him not being able to hear me. Chicken jalapeno lime. Hmm. I bet you that would be good. Annette, my love. See, you're doing the new hairdo. I did a new hair color. I just went darker, is all I did. And congrats on the new hairdo. I've been thinking about doing the same, honestly, though. I've been thinking about doing bangs again, but I'm not certain. I've been watching too much 50 Shades of Grey, how Anna has the bangs. Guys, you didn't hear that? I really like her hairstyle and how she's got the bangs. It just looks cute. Because when she's got her hair pulled back, she's got those wisps that come down from her face. It just looks cute. I like that hairstyle. Yes, yes, it's still bad for me. So is it freezing over there for you now? Because we're getting into our summer here. We've actually had to turn the AC on. I know when our spring was coming in, it was still hot for you. Oh, Devin, good Lord. We ain't that hot. Um, last week, last weekend, I guess, last Sunday, when I was driving home, it was 92-ish. But today, when Dakota and I went for our walk, it was probably in the 70s, low 70s, mid 70s, because it was comfortable. It was nice. I was able to walk in my shorts and not feel like I was freezing. So it was probably in the 70s by then. But of course, that would have been about 7:15-ish tonight. So what are you talking about? Winter is over there. You're in Colorado, dude. I've lived in Colorado. I lived in Colorado for about 9 months. I remember April 28th, I lived in Colorado Springs, right below, literally, right below Pikes Peak. And there was that year we had 8 inches of snow, April 28th. Snow in the mountains, yes, but down below the mountains you won't. Well, when you find a picture, send it to me. Who knows? Maybe I can like one of my next tattoos kind of like incorporate like a little small of yours into mine. That way you'll always be stuck to me. Ha 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 ha. Sucker. Mm. He just did something that reminded me. I don't know if it's his sinuses or his allergies or what the heck is going on with that kid. But he has been doing like tons of gagging. Like, I mean, tons of gagging. They haven't changed his meds in the last 3 weeks. Nothing. So I'm guessing it has got to be like allergies or something because he says he's constantly feeling like there's like something in the back of his throat. So it's got to be his allergies because there's nothing back there when we look. But I mean, he's just doing tons of gagging. I don't know if he was doing it at school before school let out. I should have asked his teacher. I could still message her, I guess. But I know that on his field trip he wasn't doing it, but he's doing it now, and it's just, I mean, tons and tons of gagging. It's just, we haven't done any more work on the other house. Um, need to, seriously need to. So tired of looking at it. And Dakota is very, a very, he's a very mama's boy. And so I know after he gets moved in, he's going to want us around. He's going to want me there, off and on for this and that and whatnot. But honestly, I could care less if I ever see that house again once we get done with the damn thing. I know that's horrible to say. I know it is. But it's just like for that first 10 months, 11 months, Jeff and I, we were over there every day from 6:15 in the morning till 3 o'clock. And then we would go pick up Hunter from school, boys from daycare, straight home, take care of everything, and the next morning start over again. And it was like that for 10 or 11 months. And then we just burnt ourselves out on it, you know? And after that, we'd go over there, several times a week. And then it was once or twice a week. Then it was maybe once a week. And then it was once every couple of weeks. Then it was maybe once a month. And then it was once every couple of months. And now it's and Dakota's lived with us for over a year. He moved in with us February of last year, and here it is May. And if we could somehow get our butts in gear and just go over and work on it, just like we did when we first bought that house, we could probably be done with it, completely done with it. And I mean completely done with it in maybe 3 weeks' time. But it's just so hard, you know? It is because for that 10 or 11 months, everything around here got pushed back burner, ignored, not taken care of to the fullest extent. We would mow the yard, minimal care of whatever we had going, and that was it, you know? And so, and I think that's what we don't want to happen is we know that if we go at that place full-fledged, nonstop, that everything around here will get pushed back, back burner again. But honestly, it's already like that. We didn't start any seeds this year. None. Not one. Not one seed got started this year. Um, he's got a garden planted where the tobacco patch used to be last year, but that's it. Where either the deer or the calf broke the blackberry trellis, he replaced that. Um, my beautiful purple trees that I was so proud of growing last year that came up, um, he mowed them down because I guess they didn't sprout or leave out or whatever he thought they were supposed to do. Yeah, just like the fig tree that kept coming back for several years, he mowed it down and now it no longer comes back anymore because I guess he finally killed it. But these were tropical trees, and so I don't know. I maybe should have waited I don't know, waited through this, planted them in the spring, maybe took care of them indoors in the winter and planted them in the spring, maybe. I don't know, but I was looking forward to them because they were beautiful. But now I need to maybe find some other purple tree that grows in our area or that would grow in our area that I can line the road with or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, been on here for over an hour, so guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And guess that's it. It was really nice to see you, Devin. Haven't seen you in like forever. So it was really awesome to see you pop in. Um, Alfonso, you take care of yourself. Annette, I love you, sweetheart. Rick, I love you. If you find the picture, you better freaking send it to me. And anybody else that's in here that I'm missing, I hope you guys have a good night. Stay curious, stay kind, stay subscribed, and I will talk to you guys when I feel like it. Love you.